pulled out. Full of parts in here. This be an interesting fix here. See what we can do with her. All right, we got it pulled out of the snow. It's loaded in parts. I bought this site on, I didn't even go look at it. Guy delivered it to me. It was off the internet. I didn't even bother going to look at it because I don't think I'm keeping the chassis or anything. I'm doing a body swap, and I could tell what the body was. It needs some patching and stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of parts in here. I'm not even sure what they all are. There's a back hatch, front cowl, or rad support, front bumper. Okay, another rad support, I'm not sure. Some brake parts. There's the top of a strut. The bearing in it, bushing in it. None of that I'm keeping, I guess, because I'm not keeping this chassis. Basically, I just want the tub and the body. Even the roof, I think the roof's pretty rough. It's got holes everywhere. I think I'll just lose the roof and run this as a topless, because it's the whole roof on bolts, like the old Jimmy's. This is a Ramcharger, but it's on bolts and becomes a convertible kind of deal. Got someone's gonna need a patch down. Someone's already patched that. It's definitely gonna need to be repatched. Wasn't a great job. But can I get that door open? Nope. The other side I got open. It needs floors, but again, I would just use the floors from the donor vehicle. Yeah, more strut parts there, window winders, all kinds of extra parts in here. Windshield. Yeah. Look how much better it looks just with the grills just sitting there. I just stuck it on quickly. It was inside, but 100% better already just with that sitting on there, and it's in really good shape. No dents, no anything, so that's a bonus. It's awesome. Just saying how this piece needed to be replaced, and I started digging through it and found the piece in there. Aftermarket. So that's beautiful. The hood on this thing, although very dirty, is very cool with all those lines in it. It's very cool. I love the hood on this thing. It's all indents there. It looks like a muscle car, you know? Let's see what's under the hood. Not sure what engine this is. Looks bigger. I think looks bigger than a 318. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to research this and find some numbers on it. I don't know what that is. 448. This is the barcode. There's the firing order. Something stamped there. I'm not sure. It looks like a big block though. But anyway, I'm not using it. I was told it does run. I haven't tried it. The frame looks really good in it. I'm sure not to use southern guys, but to us northern guys, it looks really good. Pitted up, but not wholly. No rot is what we're looking for. So yeah, it looks pretty good. But anyway, I think I'm just going to junk the frame. I don't even think I'm going to try to sell it. Just junk it all. So I'm getting it cleaned out. The floor back here is actually really good in it. Really good. Floor up here, not so much. Somebody put a panel in there. A makeshift panel. Out of, it says cab floor front section. I don't know. This was the floor for it. Somebody gouged it all up, but I doubt it. I think it's off something else. Anyway, the floors are bad up front. There is no floor, but that's fine because I'm going to be using the floor out of the 06 Ram. I'm going to cut the dash floor. Everything's going to be cut out of this, not back there. We'll see if I may have to, but this whole floor assembly, the dash, everything will be cut out and it'll be slid down over the firewall and welded to that firewall and floor of the other truck. So if you can picture it, I'll just cut along here just up under the windshield all the way across, down, leave. So this floor will be left with this truck, with the frame. And then when I do the 06 Dodge, I'll leave the floor and everything attached, firewall attached, and I'll slide just the shell of a cab, or tub I guess this is, down over it, and hopefully it'll fit. I've measured it, it's going to be tight, but it should fit, so we'll go from there. So I found all kinds of brand new parts in here. They're rusty from sitting, but as you can tell, they were brand spanking new. Drums, shoes, all kinds of ball joints and strut stuff. Even these wheel cylinders, universal joints were brand new. Brand new emergency brake cables. Everything was brand new. I'm probably just going to junk it. I don't know if, because it's all rusted up, I don't even know if anybody would really want it, but I mean, this stuff's not rusted up. It's still in the boxes. It's still in bags. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably just junk most of that. But the floor back here isn't too bad. It's got a hole there. Windshield washer motor over there. Or windshield wiper motor. You can see this top has a lot of rot in it. Up here too. Up in here is really bad. I don't know if you can tell with the sun, but yeah. But like I said, I don't think I'll even run a top. I think what I would do is whatever floor is left in here, I may have to notch this floor to fit down over the frame rails of the other truck, but depends how low I want to put it. But I would just rhino guard it or something like that. Put some holes, drain holes in it, and just let the water fly out. No back seat. I just run a front seat, the 2 front seats. That's all I would need. A little spot for the dog in the back here, and that's about it. Yeah, I did find that fender patch for the passenger side, and as I was looking, I found the one for the driver's side as well. So I do have that. Now I would just have to either buy these. This side's pretty bad, or and I do have a new rocker. It came with a new rocker panel. So that side there I can make or buy. But this is, I'm not going to paint it. I'm not going to do anything. This is going to be a rat rod. So even if I did weld in the panels and stuff, I just leave it like it is. I think weld it all up, clean the welds up, and then just clear coat over everything. And just leave it as is. There you go. It came with, the front bumper's a little beat up. Came with a newer inner fender. Back hatch right there. There's the front. That's the original front support off it. That's rotted to pieces. But this here is the whole back tailgate section. See, the tailgate goes on there, latches in there. So it's that whole back section right there. And it's like brand new. So somebody ordered that, but it doesn't look like this one needs it. So I don't know if it was just they got it as a spare or whatever, but this one doesn't look like it needs to be changed, so I'm not going to change it unless I have to. But I do have that, so that's good. Like I said, I bought this truck off the internet, sight unseen, with the plans of doing a body swap. So I wouldn't like the way these old trucks bounce around and drive anyway. It's not going to be a daily driver or anything. It's just going to be a fun little toy to beat around in. So I'm excited to get started on it. I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little nicer, but I wanted to rip into it and see what's going on. Got some extra windows, extra vent windows over there. Fuel pump, which I'm not going to need. All the seat belts look like they're here, all back there. But yeah, that's it. Quick little video just to get this thing ripped apart and see what I'm dealing with. See what all has to be done. Pick up some garbage. But yeah, hopefully get started here in the next little while, because I don't want to leave it too long. I don't want to get too far into the summer. I do want to enjoy some summer instead of just working away too, but this is the way I'm doing it. I showed you the donor truck. Hopefully it's going to fit. But anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully you liked the video, and we'll see you next time. Keep following for the updates. Here you go, donor vehicles lined up. don't know. It's going to be quite the chop on the chassis there to get that back end to line up. We got probably like 37 inches chop out of that frame. That's a lot. Considering the gas tank on this is pretty big, so I would have to, you can see the back wheels at the bumper of this one. That one's significantly in there, but it's the only option I have at the moment. I don't have to do it. I could use something else. The other thing I was looking at was, if you look across here where this dash would sit in that truck, I'd lose all my, because I'm keeping the dash and everything. I mean, where the windshield would come down and sit on that dash would be, I'd lose all the defrost vents and all that stuff, which is not a deal breaker. But then this sits on the dash of the new truck, and the water, obviously you'd have to seal this in from behind, because the water would leak through and come into the cabin, right? So there's a lot to consider, but yeah, I don't know. I have a Dakota chassis as well that I'm not happy. I did a 70 swept line. You can look at my other videos. I did a 70 swept line chassis swap onto an 04 Dakota, and I'm not happy with the way it is set up and the way it runs and stuff. So I could put the Dakota chassis is a lot smaller. I could put the Dakota, or this Ramcharger on the Dakota, and then the swept line on this one, which would probably make more sense. But then I'd have to rip that other body off and do two. Essentially, I'd have to do two body swaps, right? But we'll see. I'm just gonna fiddle around and do some more measuring and figuring it out, and yeah.